everyone. This is Brady Watkins with Leverage Wealth. Hope you're doing well today. Today, we're going to go through something very specific. And the reason we're going to go through something really specific is because we see it a ton when we are reviewing people's policies. And so what we're going to be doing is showing one of the very specific things that I would say is one of the most overpromised designs in the IUL industry right now. Now we're going to be focusing on the North American Builder Plus IUL 4 product here. And this is a very popular product right now. If you want a full product review, if you're wanting to know the ins and outs and whether this is a good product for you or a bad product for you, this isn't the right video. We have a full product review on our YouTube channel. We'll tag it here in the video, but this is going to be concentrating on a very specific mechanic inside the policy. And I want to show you why we are not big fans of it, why really this is our biggest qualm in this product, and we see it a ton when we're reviewing products. So this video I would put into the category of a bad design because agents using this specific loan mechanic is actually going to be way over promising on a provision that is in no way guaranteed by the carrier. So this is a bad design type video, really. We're going to be seeing two different illustrations. One is going to be using North American's fixed loan provision, and then the other illustration is going to be the exact same, except we're going to use North American's variable loan provision. And I just want to show you the differences and why it's a big deal. So these two illustrations that we're going through are the exact same. You can see this by the death benefit. The first one, $725. This is a $50,000 7-pay design with a minimum death benefit in order to maximize the cash. This is a sample, but we've seen a ton of illustrations just like this that are sent into us to review. And something like this would be something like an asset reposition strategy to where you're wanting to maximize income down the road. And so that's kind of what we came up with and kind of laid the land for. 6% illustration rate, something pretty conservative, but doable. And then we want to see an income stream around the 65th age, the 21st year, 65, retirement age or so. That doesn't really matter. But what we see here is when we're using North American's fixed loans, it is showing $74,000 in income. Okay, so if you just saw this in a vacuum, that would really mean nothing to you that the fixed loans are being used. You put 50 in for 7, you get $74,000 out. Sounds like a pretty good deal. But if you're viewing it in a vacuum, again, you don't really know. But let's just keep going. $74,000, that goes every single year, tax-free for life into your 80s, 90s, 100s, and it provides you a death benefit, when you do pass away. So this $74,000 again is coming from using the fixed loan provision, and I'm going to keep highlighting that because we are now going to go to the second illustration. That the only difference is we're using a variable loan provision on this same product. So you can see the death benefit is still $725. The index is the same. S&P index, there's nothing different besides the variable loan provision, 6% illustration rate. We're not trying to do anything, under wraps. This is all transparent, $50,000 for 7. And I want to see the difference in income. That's really what we're looking at. So the difference, the first one, just again, to lay the land, the first one using the fixed loans, $74,000. The second illustration using the variable loans, $48,000. So we go from 74 using the fixed loans to 48. And for those of you at home, that math is 26 and some change. $26,000 difference and some change. And so why is there such a big difference? In order to find the answer to that, why there's such a big difference, we have to go into the nitty-gritty of the contract, which is on the illustration, but most people don't look here. Most people don't want to know about this because it's a lot of just reading contractual paperwork, which is not fun. But we do. We want you to see what this says. And so the fixed loan is essentially providing an initial bonus. And so every time you use the fixed loan, you get an extra bonus, which is great in theory. And that extra bonus is illustrated to be 2%. Currently. So a non-guaranteed basis, you're getting a 2% bonus on your dollars every time you use the loan. And that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. However, what I do not like is the guaranteed basis. The guaranteed bonus is 0.5%. And that is where we run into a problem. This is getting shown a 2% bonus every single year we use the loans, but in reality, only a quarter of that is guaranteed. Only a quarter of the bonus is guaranteed, and we're taking out income for like 60 years. So you do the math. Anybody who knows compounding interest knows that, 1.5% difference over the course of 60 years can make a world of a difference. And that's why the biggest knock that we have on this policy is most agents are going to use this fixed loan. Most agents either don't know that the fixed loan is non-guaranteed, or they do know and they want to make sure that they are showing their clients the highest income possible. But what if I told you that I was selling you a product to where I showed you an income of $74,000, and without changing the index performance at all, we're going from 74 to 48. And that can absolutely happen if North American strips away their bonuses, which contractually speaking, they can do at any point. And so the reason this video is in a bad design category is because your agent should be telling you that this bonus is non-guaranteed. And I would venture to say that at least 90% of the agents selling this product and this product only are not educating their customers or their clients that this is a bonus that they're using that's not guaranteed. Those are the kind of conversations that you should be having when you're looking into an IUL, when you're shopping around. If you're convinced that the IUL is the best bang for your buck, then this is the obvious next step: to go through product provisions, to figure out which product is giving you the best bang for the buck and how to design it to kind of set you up for success in terms of expectation, and then contractually, what is giving you the best deal. If that's you, if you're in that position, whether you're looking into the IUL or you're just wanting to find the right person to work with, I would absolutely recommend booking a discovery call with us and our team. What that looks like is heading to our website, booking a discovery call using the calendar link, and that call is going to be a free call that is just us trying to gather information on how we really can help. And from there, we will absolutely be able to help using an educational strategy to really give you all the information you need to make a good decision for you and your financial future. So be on the lookout for more bad design videos and also product reviews this summer. I'm excited to get more to you. In the meantime, take care. Have a good day.